What is the challenge for you in preparing for a Thursday NFL game? I mean, I'm sure in college you get games at different dates, but in a Thursday NFL game, how unique is this challenge been for you?
Well, it's definitely unique. I've never played in just under 4 days like this, so it's been a fun challenge. You kind of have to cram everything all at once and just learn a lot at one time. But that's part of the game. A lot of guys have to do that. It's part of the fun of playing on a Thursday night. So we'll be ready to go. We'll have a good plan, and we just got to execute.
Sean has said that he's not making a big deal about going back to New Orleans, but you sense, or either locker room, that guys understand it might be a little emotional for him going back there, given his history.
Well, yeah, we understand it, but he hasn't, really made much of it. It's just, another game to us. I know he's spent a lot of energy and effort for that organization, and so I know it means a lot to him. But, we want to just treat it like another game and just attack it and compete, just like it's another game. But we know it's going to be a great environment. May be some emotions, but we got to play, down to earth and just play one game or one play at a time.
Because Pete Carmichael was there last year and Cody was there, and obviously Todd from there, do you feel like that gives you a bit of a jump on what the scouting report would be because they know what that defense looks like and people's obviously involved?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but things change, yearly and weekly. So you never really know what they're planning for until you get to the game. You can just go by film, and it's good that they have been around. At least they know, some of the foundation. But they also, probably know us a little bit just because it's similar offense. So it'll be fun. It'll be who can execute at a higher level.
Well, as you go through this first year, how valuable are kind of different situations you find yourself in a game? Even last week, being down a few scores in the fourth quarter, trying to come back. I guess each week, are you able to take something from being up 20, being down 20? How do you approach that?
Yeah, I think it's really important. There's all kinds of experiences, new experiences going on, for me, and it's important to treat each and every one of them like it's different, and learn as much as I can and grow as much as I can from them. We've been in literally almost every situation possible at this point, so we just got to continue to battle and take it one game at a time, and keep learning when our opportunities are there, and not make the same mistakes over and over.
Guys have talked about the slow starts offensively. Is it sense of urgency, or is it maybe we sprinkle a little up tempo in? What do you think in your mind now? You've done it for 6 games. The key to starting faster offensively.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. I've done it for 6 games, and these coaches have done it for a lot more. So I don't really know a whole lot when it comes to that. We're just going to continue to execute and find ways to execute what's called and go out there and start fast. I know it's not a sense of urgency. I know it's not effort. It's not anything like that. I think we just literally have to kind of take one play at a time, make sure we're getting first downs, and move the ball at a better rate at the beginning of the game.
Bo, after rewatching Courtland's touchdown that he had, were you shocked that he was able to hang on to that? And is he really just a guy that you throw it in his direction and you expect him to come down with it?
Well, he's he's been doing that for a long time. We talked a little bit about where that ranks in his catches. I think it's top 3 for him, but he's made several catches like that over and over, and he continues to do it, and it's always impressive watching it. It's not surprising, but every time it happens, it's like, there goes another one. You just kind of forget how easy it is to throw it up to him, and, he catches it. So he's standing right over there. But I think it's, great to have a target like that. It's very reliable, very confident, makes it easier on me.
Last couple for Bo. When you look at the film, do you see plays that against the Raiders or last week that you made in those 2 games that maybe you wouldn't have made week 1 or 2? I guess, do you see the progress? I
do see the progress, but I still see some that I'm, leaving out there. So it's a happy medium, a fine line of both. Feeling like I am making, strides, but at the same time, there's things I continue to go back and watch, that I know I'm capable of doing. So it is good to see the progress and the strides, but also, not where I want to be at yet. So the standard's still very high, and still working to reach that.
Last one.
On Sunday after the game, you talked about how you guys would have gone and practiced if you could have. Is that competitive nature and the love for the game essential to play at this level?
Yeah, I think you have to because, one, you are going to have fast turnarounds and you are going to play on Thursday, and you better get it in gear or you're going to be left behind and you're going to go out there and not be prepared and, have a bad game. So we don't want that, but, everybody in this level is good. Everybody is, good at what they do. They're great players. They're smart. They're knowledgeable about the game. So it's tough. You got to raise your level and you got to find something, a competitive advantage over other people that, whether that's putting in the time or putting in extra or getting here early, staying late, competing or making sure your body's in shape, resting. There's so many things that you can find, but they're also out there doing the same thing. So it's like who can be, that 1% better, and the competitive part is definitely important. And, I think it keeps, certain guys around for longer because they're just able to continue to go, and that competitive stamina kind of stays with them, and the mental toughness, and they just kind of got it, and they outwork everybody. So that's definitely something that we're trying to do this week. We're trying to be very mentally tough. We're trying to be prepared on a short week, and I feel confident that our guys will do it.